The city never sleeps, a symphony of sirens, rumbling subways, and distant laughter. Daniel, a man lost in the daily grind, navigated the crowded streets. Head down, shoulders hunched, he blended into the urban tapestry. Another face in the throng, another cog in the machine. Life in the fast lane, where time was money and every second counted. Daniel worked as an archivist, surrounded by dusty documents and faded photographs. He found solace in the past, in the stories whispered by forgotten voices. He yearned for a simpler time, a time before the relentless pace of modern life. Little did he know his wish was about to be granted. As he hurried home one evening, a strange sensation washed over him. The air grew heavy, the sounds of the city muffled as if underwater. He stopped, a wave of dizziness forcing him to lean against a lamppost. Something was wrong, terribly wrong. He blinked, trying to clear his vision. The world swam back into focus, but something was off. The sleek, modern storefronts had vanished, replaced by weathered brick and faded signs. Gaslights flickered, casting an eerie glow on cobblestone streets. Horse-drawn carriages clattered by, their drivers casting him wary glances. Daniel's heart pounded in his chest. He fumbled for his phone, the cold metal a comfort in his sweaty hand. No signal. Panic clawed at his throat, threatening to consume him. Where was he? What was happening? A shiver ran down his spine, a primal fear gripping him. He was lost, adrift in a world he didn't recognize. His gaze darted from one unfamiliar sight to another, trying to make sense of the impossible. The year 1884, hand-painted on a nearby sign, confirmed his worst fears. Time, it seemed, had played a cruel trick on him. He had stumbled into the past, a world both familiar and utterly alien. The contrast between his world and this one was stark. Here, life was raw, unfiltered. The line between survival and despair, razor thin. Yet there was a certain honesty in it, a rawness that both fascinated and terrified him. The people, hardened by life's trials, possessed a quiet strength he rarely encountered in his own time. He longed for the comfort of his apartment, the familiar glow of his computer screen. But a part of him, a small, curious part, reveled in the mystery of it all. He was an explorer, charting unknown territory, a time traveler, granted a glimpse into a world lost to history. The night wore on, each passing hour deepening the mystery. He knew he couldn't stay here, trapped in this bygone era, but how could he live? How could he find his way back to the present, to a world that now seemed like a distant dream? Lived and lost. Life continued, the daily grind resuming its familiar rhythm. But Daniel carried the experience with him, a secret tucked away in the recesses of his mind. He had looked into the face of time and emerged forever altered. The past, once a distant echo, was now an integral part of his present. He no longer sought solace in history books, for he had lived it, breathed it. He understood now that time was not linear but fluid, a river with hidden currents and unexpected eddies. And sometimes, late at night when the city slept, he could almost hear the faint clatter of hooves on cobblestone, the ghostly laughter of long-dead souls, a reminder that the past was never truly gone but lived on, whispering secrets to those who knew how to listen.